people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Now, to the reason why we are all here today. You good?
I'd say good morning, but that was a long argument. Unfortunately, the Republican legislative leaders in North Carolina have embraced an extreme, brand new, so-called independent state legislature theory. They argued this morning that they have the power to draw whatever congressional districts they want, even in violation of the will of the people as expressed in their Constitution and as interpreted by their state Supreme Court. To our state legislators, it is about power over democracy, politicians over people. The state of North Carolina argued the absolute opposite. We want to support and defend our state Constitution's provision that says all political power resides in and is derived from the people and is founded upon their will only.
Can we go down that ramp? Where? Are we allowed to go down that ramp back there or no?
I don't know where the thing of this independent state legislature theory comes from. One, we're simply relying upon the Federal Elections Clause, Article 1, Section 4 of the United States Constitution. And when it comes to the people at the end of the day, think about it. It's the state legislatures of the nation around, the state legislatures of every state, elected by the people. In our case, for example, 2-year terms that are the most accountable, most direct to the people. So at the end of the day, it shouldn't be up to judges or bureaucrats. It should be up to the people through their elected representatives in the legislature. And at the end of the day, it's not about what helps Republicans, what helps Democrats. It's about what do we believe the U.S. Constitution says. When the framers wrote the Constitution, they didn't say the states, they didn't say the state courts, they said the state legislatures. They knew well what that meant.
We emphasize to them the extraordinary position that is being taken by the challengers here that would rewrite 233 years and then some of history. I mean, not just do they want to topple state constitutions from the founding of our nation on of 1787, they want to even go reach back to the Articles of Confederation and validate some of those too. Courts have never done what they're asking them to do. We're very glad and gratified by the court's incisive questions that got at the heart of this. And we ultimately believe that the checks and balances laced into the United States Constitution by our founders compel a win for Common Cause, the National Redistricting Foundation, and the North Carolina League of Conservation Voters.
Of our state's diverse communities to her role as an ambassador of North Carolina literature. Please all join me in welcoming Jackie Shelton Green.
We all grew up learning about 3 co-equal branches of government, right? It seems like the North Carolina legislature has forgotten all about Schoolhouse Rock. We have lost so many great activists in the past few years, but many are rising up, and they give me hope.
Let's return the power of our democracy to the people by enacting the Freedom to Vote John Lewis Voting Rights Act.
Yeah!
We must pass that bill. We've passed it in the House several times. We must get the Senate to pass it to prohibit highly partisan and racial gerrymandering.
It's cold. It's wet.